with one more hour. With one more hour. See what he's wearing? That's me and my father with one more hour. Do you know how good it felt to know that my dad knew? I got it, Dad. I got it. I can take care of everybody in the family. You know how good it felt to know he was proud of me? All the late nights, all the early mornings, all the letdowns, the lonely road that whole time. Turns out that lonely road was for my family. I loved my family more than I was afraid of what people would think about me. More than I was afraid of the work. And then when my dad had one more hour left, man, am I grateful I went for it. Man, am I grateful I became somebody. Man, am I grateful I stayed on the lonely road. My dad woke up about 20 minutes after that. He would not even take morphine for the pain because it would violate his sobriety. And he woke up, my macho dad I saw in 50 fights, and he goes, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe God gave you to me as my only son. Thank you. I love you. And he closed his eyes. All of it was worth it in that moment. All of it was worth it. All the sacrifice. Who do you want to be when you have one more hour left? What do you want to see, felt, experienced? Who do you want to have helped? Who do you want to have become? Who do you want to have seen and done, built, contributed, and left behind? About 20 minutes after that, my dad took one more breath. He was gone. It's interesting where my dad was at the time. We were in his house, and you can't take that with you. Up on the wall was all my dad's awards and accumulations. You can't take those with you. His car was in the driveway. You can't take that with him. My dad had problems and worries when he died, and you don't take those with you either. So you can't take anything with you. But here's the great news. You can leave something here. And what my dad left here was me, was our family, was his legacy, was his life force, was the difference he made, was the lives he changed. You can leave something here. What do you want to leave? I want to have an island and a jet. I got all of them. They're awesome. 150,000 or what, whatever you want. But I can't take any of this with you. But what I can leave here is what we just did this hour. I can leave here a difference I make. I can leave here a contribution. And let me tell you, you got to decide who you want to be. See, listen, in every family, remember this, I got 3 minutes left. In every family, when you meet a rich family, somewhere back in their lineage, they weren't. When you meet a really happy, joyful, blessed family, you know, you see those families, somewhere back in their lineage, they weren't, until something happens. In every family, when a family changes, the one shows up. The ultimate power of one more is in every family, the one shows up. The one in every family changes that family forever. They change the lineage forever. In my family, I'm the one. In my family, I got up early. I stayed late. If what I'm saying resonates with you, you're the one. And no one would ever think it was me. There was nothing about me that should say it was me. Probably not you. But if you're feeling something like a butterfly, a feeling, an emotion, a sadness, something, you're the one. You're supposed to be the one. I came all the way across the pit to see whether you were the one. And here's the hook. I lied earlier. It isn't only 100 of you. It's every damn one of you. It just took me an hour to get to you. You were born to do something great with your life, brother. You were born to do something awesome with your life, sister. And when it all comes down to it, when all the partying's over, when all the noise is over, who matters to you? What matters to you? And love them more than you're afraid. There's a great author named Dr. Broderick. She's a doctor. She calls the one a transitional character. Want to read it? I'll read it to you. Here's what she says. A transitional character is one who in a single generation changes the entire course of a lineage The changes might be for good or ill, but the most noteworthy examples are those individuals who grow up in an abusive, poor, or emotionally destructive environment and somehow find a way to metabolize the poison and refuse to pass it on to their children. They break the mold. They refute the observation that abused children become abusive parents, that the children of alcoholics become alcoholic adults, that children who grow up in pain raise children who grow up in pain, that poor children become poor adults. Their contribution to humanity is to filter the destructiveness out of their own lineage so that the generations downstream will have a supportive foundation upon which to build productive lives. Here's what I really believe the world needs more of right now. We need more people that are the one to rise up and do something great with their life. We need a movement of people that are the one that say, I want to win for my family, for my people, for the world. I want to do something great. I want to make a difference. I want my life to have mattered. I want to know the world to know that I lived. I want to make my family proud of me. I ultimately want to do something great with my life. If you feel those emotions, if that's something that means something to you, you're the one. And I came all the way here to tell you, brother or sister, it's you. It's you. And if you've ever doubted it, remove the doubt right now. I promise you that the fact that you doubt it, the fact that you wonder, makes it you. All my life I've wondered, do I have enough? Am I smart enough? Am I even motivated enough? Do I have enough self-confidence? I don't know that I have any of that stuff. But I know this, I love my family. I love people. I've taken that love and I've harnessed it because I believe the greatest emotion in the world, the only thing that could truly change the world, is harnessing love. Is harnessing love. Is harnessing love. And that when we begin to harness love in our lives and we sow those seeds of love, that ultimately some change. When you feel helpless in life, and so many of us right now feel helpless, just get helpful. Just get a little helpful. Just in your world, in your space, in your way, make a difference and help somebody. And you are most eminently qualified to help people that you used to be. And so, like I said, if you were one time broke and you're no longer broke, help people that are broke. If you're one time broken and you're no longer quite as broken, you can help people that are broken. And you were born to do that, and I got a feeling I was supposed to come all the way here today to share these last 10 minutes with you, to remind you of this, and to get you to think about your family, to get you to think about your life, to get you to make one decision, just one decision to change your life. It's an honor of my lifetime that anybody would ever listen to me. It's an honor of my lifetime. I honor my dad by being here today. I honor that person who helped my dad. Guess what his name was? Ed. My name's Ed, my dad's name's Ed, my grandfather's name's Ed, and ironically, it ain't a cool name, and nobody should ever be named Ed. And the dude who helped my dad get sober, his name is Ed. I finally found him this year. I hope in someone's life you become their Ed in some small way, and you'll never know what the ripple effect will be someday, long after you're gone. Thank you so much for your time today. God bless you. Thank you.